This isn't performative healing. This is your sacred comeback. Welcome to the Sacred Shtshow. Let's get honest. You don't need to become your highest self. She already exists. This isn't about finding her. It's about remembering her and choosing her again and again, even when it's hard. So here's your truth bomb checklist for today. Your highest timeline isn't waiting for permission. You are. It's not about visualizing a version of you've never met. It's about being brave enough to stop betraying who you've always been. And you don't quantum leap into a new identity. You collapse everything that isn't true. And that's where most people miss the mark, because they're trying to align with a timeline from the frequency of the one that they're already on. And you can't think your way into a new timeline if your nervous system is coded for the old one. Your highest timeline isn't about having more, it's about being more you, more truthful, more grounded, more expressed, and more surrendered. It's the timeline where your body feels safe, your soul feels seen, and your energy feels sovereign. So if you're stuck in a loop that feels too small, too chaotic, and too familiar, this episode is your call to exit. Not tomorrow, not next year, now. We've been taught to chase alignment, like it's a finish line. But alignment is not a destination, it's a decision, a moment by moment devotion to the timeline that feels expansive, not familiar. And here's the bit that no one talks about. Your highest timeline doesn't feel safe at first. It's not supposed to. It's the version of you that no longer tolerates the coping mechanisms you've built your entire personality around. So yeah, it feels like death, because it is. The death of who you were trained to be, so you can finally rise into who you were born to be. This episode is your activation. We're going to explore how to meet your highest timeline and how to align with it now. Not someday, not when you're ready, now. We're going deep today into the multi-dimensional truth of how you access your highest timeline and stay there. No fluff, no bypass, just frequency, embodiment, and reality creation. Let's go. Let me tell you a story. I used to think the highest timeline meant some big success moment. I imagined a version of me with the house, the land, the bank balance, the freedom. And yes, I've got parts of that now. But what no one told me was this. Your highest timeline isn't about what you have. It's about who you become. There was a time I thought I was finally getting everything I wanted, but I was burnt out, disconnected from my body, and operating in overdrive. From the outside, it looked like I'd leaped timelines, and on the inside, I was still looped in survival, because I hadn't embodied the version of me who could hold that level of reality without collapse. I was still regulating backwards, soothing the version of me that was scared of having more. And that meant my frequency wasn't consistent. I'd rise, then fall, grow, then sabotage, launch, then disappear. Does that sound familiar? Here's the truth I learned, sometimes painfully. Your highest timeline doesn't meet you when you achieve enough. It meets you when you stabilize safety in your nervous system. Your body is the gatekeeper. You cannot quantum leap past your core wounds. You have to bring your nervous system with you. And for the first time, I really got that. I stopped chasing timelines and I started choosing them. Now let's get beautifully nerdy, because there is a sacred science behind this quantum stuff and it matters. The multiverse theory. We are not living in one static reality. We exist in a multiverse of parallel timelines, all of which already exist. Each timeline is a version of you that made a different choice, held a different belief, and followed a different frequency. When you align with the beliefs, choices, and embodiment of that version, you merge with their timeline. You don't wait for it, you select it. Quantum field mechanics. The quantum field is a soup of all possibilities. You, right now, are the observer. Every time you choose a thought, an action, a belief, you collapse a new possibility into form. That means your future isn't linear, it's electric, it's responsive, it's alive, and your nervous system is the translator between the quantum and the physical. When your body is dysregulated, you misread the field. You react to danger that doesn't exist. You choose from fear and you block your own expression. Polyvagal hierarchy. Here's why that matters. A regulated nervous system opens access to the social engagement system, the part of your brain that can dream, connect, plan, and create. An unregulated system stays in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, which locks you into the same old patterns. You literally lose access to your future. You can't align with your highest self if your body still thinks you're in a trauma scene. Let that sink in. Let's name some truth. If you're experiencing any of the following, you might not be on your highest timeline yet. But the good news, these are also signs that your soul is ready to shift. 1. You keep feeling off, even when life looks good on paper. That's your soul saying it isn't. Your nervous system is addicted to urgency. If peace feels boring or threatening, you're still wired for chaos. You can see the vision, but you sabotage every step towards it. That's unintegrated trauma, not a lack of discipline. You're waiting for permission from mentors, signs, or the universe. Your highest timeline isn't a reward, it's a decision. You keep saying next time, but the timeline doesn't shift unless you do. If any of those hit, you're ready. And now you're going to embody the version of you who's already living the aligned life. It's time to shift from the mind into the body. Before we move into today's integration practice, I've invited someone very special to flutter in and share a little magic with you. Her name is Herbal Moonbeam, our guardian fairy here at the Strange Apothecary, and she has something aligned, enchanted, and just for you.
Dear listener, it's me, Herbal Moonbeam, guardian of the green, whisperer of wild things, and your guide through all things magical here at the Strange Apothecary. While our lovely host takes a tiny tea break, allow me to flutter in with a message just for you. This episode is brought to you by the Strange Apothecary, the enchanted home of holistic healing, conscious self-care, and transformational wellness. If you're seeking more than just products, You crave powerful rituals and magical experiences to nurture your body, mind and spirit, then step into our apothecary. Our carefully handcrafted botanical skincare, CBD tinctures, powerful mushroom blends, Ayurvedic herbs and essential oils that feel like whispers from nature herself. Every purchase plants a tree in our enchanted forest, supports global sustainability projects, and gently guides you back to your sacred harmony. Wellness isn't just about healing, it's about coming home to your true, authentic self. Visit strangeapothecary.co.uk today and discover your sacred ritual, or click the link in the show notes. The Strange Apothecary, where magic meets self-care. Now then, sweet soul, my wings are twinkling, which means it's time to glide gently back into your sacred journey. Breathe deep, anchor into your heart, and let's drift into your next activation.
Beautiful. Take a breath with me now and come back to your heart. Let's gently bring our awareness inwards as we move into today's integration practice. This is your immersion section. If you cannot give this your full attention right now, please pause here and come back when you are ready to drop in fully. You deserve to feel every second of this. When you're ready, find stillness. Let your body settle into your seat. Let your breath slow, and let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Now gently close your eyes and bring your awareness to your feet. Feel them grounded, anchored, here. Breathe in, hold for 4, and exhale slowly. Repeat. Again, inhale, hold, exhale. Let your breath carry you back to yourself. Now I want you to imagine a field in front of you. In this field stands multiple versions of you. Each one represents a different timeline. Some look tired, some look familiar, some are wounded versions you've lived for years. And then one steps forward. She glows differently. She breathes deeper. She stands taller. This is the you who lives on your highest timeline. The one who owns her truth, moves with clarity, creates with ease, receives without guilt, and rests without apology. Now walk towards her. Ask her, what did you stop tolerating that allowed you to become this version of you? What do you believe that I've been afraid to claim? What's one decision I can make today that aligns with your reality? Now, take her hand. Let her energy ripple into yours. Feel her clarity enter your body. Feel her boundaries light up your field. And feel her sovereignty anchor into your spine. Now repeat after me. I choose the timeline where I am fully me. I regulate, I receive, I rise. I don't hustle to heal. I don't abandon my truth. I don't shrink to be digestible. I rise because I'm ready. I'm ready now. Breathe in and come back slowly. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your shoulders. Blink open your eyes. But don't return to your old self. Return to her. You are no longer waiting for your highest timeline. You are already living it. And that, my love, is your invitation to stop reaching, to stop rehearsing, to stop hiding behind readiness. This is now your timeline. But here's the truth. You don't have to stabilize it alone. If you want daily rituals, somatic practices, sacred community and support that keeps you anchored in this frequency, the Sacred Shtshow membership is your home. We regulate, we remember, we rise together. Come and join us at the link in the show notes or head to thesacredshitshow.co.uk to explore the membership. Until next time, regulate, rise, repeat. This isn't performative healing. This is your sacred comeback.